Since moving to Northern Ireland, there's been a few things that we've had to get used to, me and Jamie. Some differences. The accent sometimes can be quite thick. Where we live is down quite near the border, so you get people from the south and people from Northern Ireland, and the accent's like very different. You know, the kind of more remote we are as well. We are live in a farm town, so in a more remote place, the accent can be quite difficult to understand. But most people that live here, they're quite easygoing and uh, yeah, I mean, you pick up on things. The accent becomes easier to understand, and I'm sure it is for them as well. We came here 6 months ago, and we've noticed a few things, like the healthcare system isn't fantastic. Like, you can't go into a pharmacy here and ask for an inhaler. You need to buy one, or you need to get a prescription from a doctor, and registering with a doctor's isn't exactly the easiest thing either, especially if you don't have photographic ID. It's all a wee bit of a mess, but we do have that under control now, which is great. Also, other things that we notice as well, the price of cheese is ridiculously higher than it is in Scotland, but for most products it's quite cheaper. For alcohol especially, there isn't so much tax on it, so you can still get quite cheap things here, whereas in Scotland it maybe costs like £3-4 more than it does here. So yeah, but the basic things are basic things. They still have like most of the supermarkets and things here, which is quite good. It's quite comforting to have a wee bit of, home comforts. We live in a nice house, for 3 bedrooms. One of them currently being used as a living room, and a kitchen down the stairs. But we're planning on expanding. Is like the house is split into two, and the previous tenant from the other part of the house hasn't been there for a long time. So we're planning on expanding after Christmas, hopefully, and it means that we can have a bigger place for when guests come to stay, and family from Scotland can come and visit, and even friends that we've made from Belfast and stuff as well. They can come and see how we're doing. Um, we've enjoyed our time here. As you can see here, we're on the boat. That's always fun. Well, we're going to my sister's wedding, and we decided to get the boat. And it's like 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours back. It was quite fun though. We were up in the top deck, and we were watching all the cars unloading, and it's quite a good crossing. It's quite fun. The boat's actually quite enjoyable. There's like a bar, there's restaurants and stuff inside. It's quite decent. But my way of life here has completely changed. Jamie's went back to studying, and he's perfectly happy, as you can see. I'm just kind of making sure the house is okay. I might be starting some volunteer work until I can feel fit enough to get back into kind of employment and stuff. But for the time being, this is just another diary entry that I'm making, and I hope you enjoyed listening. Thank you.